And the astronomical clock is now performing something. A lot of people here now in the Old Town Square astronomical clock. Good day guys, good morning. You are again watching my YouTube channel. I'm Herbert Sofia, and at this moment I'm here in the center of Prague, Czech Republic, which is Wenceslaw Square, and at my back is the astronomical clock. And you are now here in the center of Wenceslaw Square here in Prague, Czech Republic.
Go.
Good day guys, once again you are watching my YouTube channel. I'm Herbert Sofia, and we are now here in Czech Republic, where you can see the astronomical clock over there. La, 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 la. Good day guys, we are now about to start our tour here in Old Town Square in Czech Republic.
Yeah, so this is the Old Town Square, kind of the heart of Prague, I guess. There's always something different. The only constant is actually the polar bear. Nothing to do with Prague. It's always here. Yes, hopefully you'll be here a few days. You'll walk around, noticing a lot of very beautiful buildings. They look really old, and the good news, I suppose, is that they are actually all so yeah, a lot of European cities, you go around, you get there, and then you hear that no, it was bombed in the war, rebuilt afterwards. This is not the case with Prague. Yeah, Prague, somewhat luckily, pretty much undamaged in the war, only bombed once. And the one time it was also just the right-hand corner of the first story. There's a little stone bell. Now when they built this in the 12th century, that building, that stone bell was actually on the second story, not the first. And Prague, it's quite a while. The main reason it took so long, there was a big war in the middle. And the war happened because of that guy, statue over there. His name is Jan Hus. Has anyone heard of him? Built in 1348 by a guy named King Charles IV.
University pala dito. University.
Yeah? No, you can check history. Now you probably, everything in this country is named like Charles. After this guy, like a Charles Bridge. Castle, Charles Square. He's around in the 14th century, but still got voted the most popular Czech of all time years ago. 2 reasons. Is anyone a fan of classical music? Yeah? Maybe a bit. Most of you, probably not. It's kind of a niche thing. Very sophisticated thing, you can say. Yeah, even if you're not a fan, you've probably heard of a guy called Mozart. Pretty famous. He loved Prague. Even though he's from Austria. But it's said that in 1785 he played the Marriage of Figaro in Vienna, and the emperor fell asleep during the show. So because of that, it got cancelled. Mozart was a bit upset. Came to Prague a few months later, played it here, hoping people would like it, and they did. Everyone loved it. He got a 30-minute standing ovation after the first verse. performance. So he thought, yeah, Prague, they get me. So he started to spend a lot of time here over the next few years.
Go. Yeah. Look at this, guys. Sunny weather while having a tour.
Perhaps all these different types. You'll see Gothic's very easy. What is there? Art Nouveau, Baroque. There's one called Cubism. Has anyone heard of that? Yeah. Okay. It's more famous with art. You can use strange drawings. This is called Cubism. About 150 years ago, the Czechs decided to take Cubism and make buildings, Cubist buildings. So they made about 10. And that was it. They stopped because it wasn't that popular. But this building, they turned it into a Cubist museum. The world's only Cubist museum.
Look at that, so beautiful. Yeah.
Sometimes you'll have trams going as a pedestrian crossing, but you have to stop for the tram. Yep. So don't walk in front of the tram. Now, yes, this big, lovely Gothic tower, the Powder Tower. So this is one of 14 original city gates. And this is the border of Old Town, essentially, running all the way down this street. The name of the street, after we copy, it means on a moat in English, because it was a moat running down here. So that was the border of Old Town. Everything this side, the new town, they only kept 2 of these. This one. This area behind me, it's called Wenceslas Square, famous a couple of times in history. The first thing, the building that you see way at the top with the dome, that's the National Museum. Very nice. Now going back, yeah, I mentioned 1948, there's the coup. Now it's a communist country. No one's very happy. They didn't vote for this. The living standards don't keep up with the West, and probably the biggest concern initially, if you speak out against communism, you say something bad about it, you go to jail. The first 5 years the Communist Party was in power, they really cracked down. So they start some negotiations between Uzbek and Iranians. Negotiations go on for about 7 months. August 1968, Soviet Union invades.
This is the new town of Wenceslas Square, guys. Wenceslas Square.
Deep with Yiki, it stinks. Very important one. Teach you. Anyone know how to say cheers? That's German. It's the most important word, of course. It's pronounced Nastravi. So I would, okay, sure. So this is where it sits. If you want the bathroom, down the end of that red wire.
Yeah.
We've been going around a circle. Nasaan na sila?
Ito.
Nasaan siya? Hindi ko gusto kumarinig anong says.
I realized I was speaking about cookies. I forgot one. Someone had one earlier too. Tridonic, the chili cake cookies. How many of you have had one? You had one at the start.
Yeah, I had
Breakfast.
Yeah.
many of you have had one? Yeah, but you see them everywhere. They are not Czech. They're from Hungary. And 15 years ago, the store opened up here selling them, and if you read about it on Google, you're searching for things to do in Prague, which is what I would do. This came up, so why is it so famous? They built it in 1410. It tells 14 different types of time. A lot of them are kind of complicated. I'll give you the easy ones. You can see there's like two circles, two dials. Yeah, the top one's colourful. The bottom one, yellow and blue. Down the bottom there. The bottom one is just a calendar dial. So it moves once a day. And it has written there the dates and then the name day as well. So every day of the year in the Czech Republic has a boy's name and a girl's name. So you get birthday and you get the name day. Pretty cool. 2 days a year to celebrate. So look it up. Maybe it's your name day today. The top dial. Somewhere near the top of it, near the very top, will be, there's a golden sun position. A little black ball just to the right, to the left of it is the moon position. Just above the golden sun, there's this golden hand. You can see that. That's telling us the time. There's two numbers underneath it, probably obscured, but anyway, one of them will be in Roman numerals. It's going to be what? Nearly 11 XI, because it's almost 11 o'clock. It is almost 12, but this doesn't move for daylight savings. You see, they didn't have that 500 years ago. It's technically nearly 11. The other number outside it is really 15. There's that black circle, it's written in gold, 15. This is called Old Bohemian time. This goes back a long time ago. They would measure the days from sunset to sunset. So when that gets around to 24, that's sunset, it's around like 9 p.m. That black circle, very clever, moves every day a little bit. Yeah, as the days get longer, the days are getting shorter, moves a little bit by itself. Now this Old Bohemian time actually explains why. You know, a lot of countries do Christmas on the 25th, a lot on the 24th. So here it's the 24th. They have a big feast in the evening, a big dinner, because if you imagine a few hundred years ago, when it hits sunset, the 24th, it's a new day, it was Christmas, so they have a big feast now. That's what they do it here in the Czech Republic. So anyone want to guess what their traditional Czech Christmas dinner might be? What could be good? They eat carp, fish, potato salad. That's it. It sounds bad. Guess what? It is. I had it last year, I'm telling you. Yes. And every Czech person I asked after, do you really like that? They'd say, well, we like the potato salad. But it's different. Yeah. On the hour, every hour, there's a little show. Who's seen it? How was it? Good? They, a few years ago, it was voted the second most disappointing tourist attraction in Europe. Up on top. Normally it's moving, it's a metronome. And I guess it's broken. Yeah, anyway, they might fix it today. So that thing there, it's a symbol to the 41 lost years to communism. Metronome represents time, and in that very spot used to actually be the world's biggest ever statue of Stalin. Standing up there looking out over Prague, about the height of the metronome upright. And after Stalin died, it became a bit embarrassing, so the Czech government one evening decided to blow it off. They did. This guy Havel, he used to be a playwright back in the 60s and that, and wrote plays that come. It's about 200 metres this way, through the trees. The next one, very nice. So, yeah, it was built King Charles, of course, in 1357. It was the 9th of July, and it was actually 5:31 a.m. He got up early, laid down the first stone, kind of a strange time. He was really superstitious. He was told if you put it on this time that it would last 1,000 years, because it's a palindrome, master. the 1357, which is 1357, and then the 9th of July, so 9/7, 531, 531. This is why he put down the first stone at this time. Then it'll last 1,000 years. So far, so good.
Yeah.